Welcome to Stoic Dating Code. Here we do not chase shallow perfection. We practice strength, we cultivate presence, and we protect vitality, because beauty that is disciplined lasts far longer than beauty that is accidental. Time does not bargain. It moves forward, carving its mark on every face, on every hand, on every glance in the mirror. But here is the truth most forget. Aging does not have to mean fading. Some women appear to pause time itself, not because they are lucky, not because of expensive secrets, but because of discipline. And today, I will show you how. Now, let's begin. There are 12 powerful habits, 12 disciplines that will keep you radiant, strong, and youthful. Each is simple, each is proven. And if you repeat them daily, the years will work for you, not against you. If you find wisdom here, remember to subscribe to Stoic Dating Code. This channel is built for women and men who respect discipline, who respect presence, and who want strength to outlast vanity. 1. Use sunscreen every day. The sun gives life, but it also tests you. Day by day, ultraviolet rays weaken collagen, the protein that gives skin its strength and elasticity. Without collagen, skin begins to sag, fine lines deepen, and spots appear. This is not an instant attack. It is slow erosion, like water against stone. That's why sunscreen is not a luxury. It is armor, and armor must be worn daily, not occasionally. Think of it this way. Would a warrior step into battle unprotected simply because the sky looks cloudy? Of course not. Yet most people walk out their doors barefaced, unaware that UV rays pass through clouds, windows, even car glass. A broad-spectrum sunscreen with at least SPF 30 protects not just against burning, but also against the silent breakdown beneath the surface. Apply it to your face, neck, chest, and hands. These are the first places people notice age. I once coached a professional woman in her late 40s. She had invested heavily in creams, serums, even cosmetic treatments. But she skipped sunscreen saying, "I only use it on vacation." By 50, she looked older than her younger sister by nearly a decade. Deeper lines, dark patches, and uneven tone. When she finally made sunscreen a daily discipline, the difference shocked her friends within months. Her skin stopped deteriorating, her tone evened out, and her confidence returned. The lesson: sun damage is preventable, but only with consistency. So build this into your morning ritual. Cleanse, moisturize, sunscreen every single day, because strength is found in the small habits no one else sees. 2. Get regular facial massages. Your face is not just skin, it is muscle, fascia, blood vessels, and nerves. It works all day, smiling, frowning, concentrating. Tension builds up, and tension etches lines. Facial massage is not vanity. It is discipline. It improves circulation, drains excess fluid, and relieves stress from the muscles beneath the skin. Think of it as training. The same way you stretch after exercise to prevent stiffness, you must massage your face to prevent premature sagging and deep lines. 2 to 5 minutes a day is enough. Use clean hands, a drop of oil or moisturizer, and upward strokes. Work along the jawline, temples, cheeks, and forehead. Under the eyes, be gentle, light taps with your ring finger. Here's the science. Massage stimulates fibroblasts, the cells responsible for collagen production. More collagen means firmer, smoother skin. It also increases lymphatic drainage, reducing puffiness and giving you a sculpted, rested look. I recall one woman, a teacher in her 50s, who began nightly facial massage as part of her wind-down routine. She told me, "It's not just my skin that changed. My whole stress level dropped. Her students noticed she looked calmer. Her friends noticed her skin looked fresher. Her secret was not money, it was habit. For those who enjoy tools, jade rollers, gua sha stones, or even microcurrent devices can enhance the effect. But remember, your hands are always enough. The key is consistency. Discipline compounds. 2 minutes a day for a year equals over 12 hours of care. 12 hours where you rewired stress into calm and circulation into glow. And if you value these practical, evidence-based steps, take a second to follow Stoic dating code, because the strength you build here is the strength you carry everywhere. 3. Use a quality moisturizer. Hydration is the foundation of resilience. Without it, skin cracks, it dulls, it becomes fragile under stress. A good moisturizer is not about looking shiny. It is about reinforcing your skin barrier, the shield that keeps toxins out and moisture in. When the barrier is weak, irritation and premature aging set in. Different skin types need different formulas. Dry skin needs rich creams with ceramides, shea butter, or natural oils. Oily skin needs lighter gels with humectants like hyaluronic acid. Sensitive skin needs fragrance-free, alcohol-free products. But all skin needs consistency. Apply moisturizer on slightly damp skin to lock in water. Massage it in with slow, upward strokes. Do this morning and night. Think of it like sharpening a blade. You don't sharpen only when it's already blunt. You sharpen regularly so it stays ready. Moisturizer also amplifies the effect of everything else. Sunscreen works better on hydrated skin. Serums absorb more deeply, and makeup looks smoother. I knew a businesswoman in her 60s who swore by one habit: never skipping moisturizer. She said, "I can forgive myself for missing a workout, but not for missing my cream." Her skin looked a decade younger, not because she was wealthy, but because she was relentless. Science backs her up. Hydrated skin maintains elasticity, delays fine lines, and recovers from stress faster. It is the difference between paper that crumbles and leather that endures. And let me remind you, resilience is not about perfection. It's about showing up every day for the habits that build your strength quietly. We've covered the first 3 disciplines: sunscreen as armor, massage as training, moisturizer as reinforcement. 3 steps, simple enough to begin tonight, powerful enough to change your reflection in 6 months. Remember, this is not about chasing youth. It is about practicing discipline, because discipline creates presence, and presence is timeless. 4. Drink plenty of water. Your body is more than 60% water. Every cell, every organ, every inch of skin depends on it. Yet most people treat water as an afterthought, reaching for it only when thirsty. But thirst is already a late warning sign. By the time you feel it, your body has begun rationing energy, and your skin shows the cost. Dehydrated skin looks dull, fragile, and lined. Hydrated skin looks plump, elastic, and clear. Let's make this practical. Aim for 2 to 3 liters a day, depending on your size, activity, and climate. Don't guess. Anchor it to routine. 1 glass after waking, before coffee. 1 with lunch. 1 mid-afternoon when fatigue creeps in. 1 with dinner. 1 before bed, but only half a glass, so you rest without interruption. Add lemon, cucumber, or mint if plain water feels boring. Not soda, not juice. Simple, clean water. I once mentored a lawyer in her early 40s. She told me she lived on coffee and energy drinks. Her skin broke out constantly. Her eyes looked tired, no matter how much makeup she used. We switched nothing at first. No creams, no treatments, only water. 3 liters a day, every day, for 2 months. Her skin cleared. Her headaches disappeared. She said, "I didn't change my face. I changed my fuel." Science explains why. Water supports circulation, delivers nutrients, and removes waste. It also helps maintain collagen structure. Without it, fine lines deepen faster, especially around the mouth and eyes. So remember this: water is not optional. It is your simplest, cheapest, and most effective anti-aging habit. Discipline here costs nothing except commitment. 5. Get enough sleep. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is strategy. While you rest, your body repairs itself. Growth hormone rises, skin cells renew, collagen rebuilds. Skip sleep, and cortisol, the stress hormone, takes over. Cortisol breaks down collagen, inflames your skin, and ages you before your time. Look at anyone after a sleepless week. Pale skin, dark circles, puffiness. Lines that seem sharper. It's not coincidence, it's biology. So how much? 7 to 9 hours. Not just time in bed, but quality rest. A cool, dark room. Screens off an hour before sleep. No heavy meals late at night. Ritual helps. Cleanse, moisturize, breathe deeply. Write down one thought you don't want to carry into tomorrow. Then sleep. I remember one CEO in her 50s who came to me exhausted. She said, "I have no time for sleep." But her skin showed the cost. Sagging, constant breakouts, uneven tone. I told her, if you don't make time for sleep, your body will make time for illness. She listened. She restructured her evenings. 30 minutes less email, 30 minutes more rest. Within months, she didn't just look better. She performed better. Her clarity returned. Her energy steadied. Her board even commented on how young she looked at the next meeting. That's the power of sleep. It restores not just your face, but your presence. And if these principles of strength and discipline serve you, take a second to subscribe to Stoic Dating Code. This community is built for those who understand that true beauty and true power are born from daily habits. 6. Care for the eye area. The eyes tell stories before the mouth does, and they tell age faster than anywhere else. Why? Because the skin around your eyes is the thinnest, most delicate on your body. It lacks oil glands, which means it dries quickly and wrinkles sooner. Add constant movement, blinking, squinting, laughing, and the lines deepen. But you can protect this area with daily discipline. Start with hydration. Use a pea-sized amount of eye cream, morning and night. Pat gently with your ring finger, the weakest finger, so pressure stays soft. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid for hydration, peptides for firmness, caffeine for puffiness, vitamin C for brightness. Second, shield your eyes. Sunglasses are not vanity, they are defense. They prevent squinting, block UV rays, and protect collagen. Without them, crow's feet deepen a decade early. Third, respect rest. Lack of sleep and dehydration show up first under the eyes. Dark circles, bags, puffiness. A cold compress or chilled green tea bags can calm swelling, but prevention is stronger than repair. Finally, treat makeup removal as ritual, not attack. Harsh rubbing breaks delicate vessels, leading to dark circles and irritation. Use gentle micellar water or a mild cleansing balm. Pat, don't scrub. I once knew a woman in her 60s who looked a decade younger, except her eyes. She admitted she had rubbed them harshly for years while removing mascara. The skin became loose, lines deepened, and no cream could undo it. She told me, "I wish someone had warned me earlier. So here is your warning. Protect your eyes. Care for them with gentleness, not force. Because your eyes are not just organs of sight, they are signals of vitality." Now you have 3 more disciplines. Water, your most affordable anti-aging elixir. Sleep, the nightly reset that keeps your presence strong. Eye care, the gentleness that protects your most revealing feature. Together with sunscreen, massage, and moisturizer from part 1, you now have 6 foundations. Half the battle is already won. And remember, consistency outlives excuses. You don't need perfection. You need steady action, because discipline compounds, and compounding never fails. 7. Choose gentle, low-irritant skincare. Strength is not about force. It is about balance. And your skin teaches the same lesson. Many people believe the harsher the product, the better the result. They scrub with rough exfoliants, burn with strong alcohol-based toners, and strip their skin until it cries for relief. But irritation is not progress. It is damage. True discipline means choosing products that strengthen, not punish. A gentle cleanser that removes dirt without stripping natural oils. A balanced moisturizer that locks in hydration. A serum that delivers nutrients without burning. When in doubt, avoid what inflames. Stay away from unnecessary fragrance, heavy alcohol, or sulfates that strip the skin barrier. The barrier is like the walls of a fortress. Once breached, invaders, bacteria, pollution, toxins slip in easily. But with strong walls, your skin stands resilient. A woman I once advised had chronic redness on her cheeks. She thought she needed stronger treatments, harsher scrubs. But her problem was not lack of strength, it was lack of gentleness. We simplified her routine. Fragrance-free cleanser, soothing moisturizer, sunscreen, no extras. Within weeks, the redness faded. Her skin finally calmed and her confidence returned. The lesson: sometimes less is not laziness, less is wisdom. Gentleness is often the most powerful form of discipline. So when you pick skincare, remember, the goal is not aggression, but endurance. And endurance comes from protection, not punishment. 8. Keep blood flow active with exercise. Your skin is not separate from your body. It is part of your system, and that system thrives on movement. Exercise is not just for your muscles or your weight. It is skincare from the inside out. When you move, your heart pumps stronger, blood flows faster, oxygen and nutrients reach your cells more efficiently. The result? A natural glow, tighter skin, and faster repair. You've seen it, the post-workout glow. That's circulation at work. That's proof your body is alive. Exercise also lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. And lower cortisol means slower collagen breakdown, fewer wrinkles, less sagging. It doesn't have to be extreme. A brisk 30-minute walk, a session of yoga or Pilates. Even facial exercises, smiling holds, cheek lifts, jaw stretches, strengthen muscles that frame your skin. I recall an older woman in her late 50s. She had never been a gym person, but she began walking daily, 20 minutes after dinner, every night. Within 6 months, her skin tone improved, her eyes looked brighter, and her energy transformed. She said, "I thought skincare was in bottles, but my best product was walking." Here's the truth. Circulation is free, but only if you earn it. So move, not for vanity, but because a body in motion is a body that resists decay. And if these lessons on discipline and vitality speak to you, subscribe to Stoic Dating Code. Here, we teach not shortcuts, but systems. Systems that keep your presence strong year after year. 9. Always remove makeup. Neglect is weakness, and nowhere does neglect show faster than in the habit of sleeping in makeup. Makeup by itself is not the enemy. But combined with sweat, oil, and city air, it becomes a film that clogs pores and suffocates skin. Leave it overnight, and your skin misses its repair cycle. The result? Breakouts, dullness, deeper lines. So removal is not optional, it is ritual. Every night, no matter how late, cleanse your face. If you wear sunscreen or long-lasting makeup, double cleanse. First, an oil cleanser to dissolve, then a gentle water-based cleanser to refresh. Take at least a full minute. Massage gently along the hairline, the folds of the nose, under the jaw. Rinse with lukewarm water. Pat dry, never rub. Then moisturize. Because cleansing without replenishing is only half the job. I knew a woman in her early 40s who skipped cleansing once or twice a week, too tired, too busy. By her mid-40s, her pores had enlarged, her tone dulled, and no cream seemed to help. When she committed to nightly cleansing, her skin cleared within months. Not perfect, but alive again. Think of it like sharpening your tools. Would a craftsman leave his blade dirty overnight? Would a warrior leave his armor coated in rust? Of course not. So why leave your skin unprotected? Strength is built not in grand gestures, but in nightly disciplines. And this one is non-negotiable. Now we've added 3 more disciplines. Gentle skincare that protects your barrier, exercise that fuels circulation and glow, nightly cleansing that keeps your skin free to repair. With these, you control the day's impact on your face and body. You choose resilience over erosion. And remember, discipline is not a cage. It is freedom. The freedom to look in the mirror and know you are investing, not wasting. 10. Exfoliate. According to your skin. Type exfoliation is sharpening the blade. It removes what is dead, so what is living can shine. Every day, your skin produces new cells. Old ones rise to the surface. If they are not cleared, they clog pores, dull your tone, and exaggerate lines. That's why exfoliation matters. But here's the danger. Too much force weakens the very shield you are trying to protect. This is where discipline comes in. Exfoliate, but with wisdom. Dry or sensitive skin. Use lactic acid or enzyme exfoliants once or twice a month. Oily or acne-prone skin. Salicylic acid 1 to 2 times a week. Normal or combination skin. Gentle scrubs or mild acids once weekly. Always follow with moisturizer and never forget sunscreen the next morning. Freshly exfoliated skin is like newly sharpened steel. It needs oil and protection. I recall one young woman in her 20s who exfoliated daily with harsh scrubs. Her cheeks burned, her skin peeled, and by her 30s she looked older than her age. She learned too late that more is not better. Another woman in her 50s exfoliated gently once a week with lactic acid. Her skin glowed, soft, smooth, calm. Her secret: consistency, not aggression. Exfoliation is not about punishment, it is about renewal. Done wisely, it lightens scars, evens tone, and allows your other products to work better. Think of it like pruning a tree. You don't cut every branch. You trim lightly, regularly, to make space for growth. Do the same for your skin, and the reflection you see will thank you. 11. Care for hair and eyebrows. Hair frames your face. Eyebrows define your presence. Together, they are silent signals of vitality. Healthy hair is not just beauty, it is resilience. It shows your body has nourishment, balance, and care. But neglect, stress, and poor nutrition weaken it, and over time, thinning becomes inevitable. To protect it, start within. Eat protein, eggs, fish, beans. Get iron, zinc, omega-3s, and B vitamins. Hydrate. From the outside, be gentle. Use conditioner on the mid-lengths and ends. Apply masks weekly. Avoid heat without protection. Trim split ends before they crawl upward. Brows, meanwhile, are your face's architecture. They frame emotion, shape, and intent. Overplucking weakens them, neglect dulls them, but steady care makes them strong. Use castor oil or brow serums at night. Brush them upward daily. Shape, but don't oversculpt. Keep them natural, because nothing ages a face faster than brows that fight its shape. I once knew a grandmother in her 70s. Her hair had silvered, but it was thick, shiny, alive. Her brows were full and natural. When asked her secret, she smiled. I never abused them. I treated them like friends, not tools. Strength does not mean resisting age. Strength means aging with presence. And presence begins with the frame, the hair, the brows that holds your face steady. 12. Minimize stress with simple disciplines. Stress is invisible, but it leaves the deepest marks. It weakens collagen, inflames the skin, and quickens every line on your face. High cortisol is like acid. It burns silently, every day, but you can fight it, not with denial, but with discipline. Breathe deeply. 4 seconds in, 7 hold, 8 out. Walk daily, even for 10 minutes. Write down gratitude before bed. Protect your sleep. Say no to what steals your calm. These are not luxuries. They are necessities. I once worked with a doctor who was constantly stressed. Her skin broke out, her tone dulled, and she aged fast. When she finally built stress rituals, breathing, journaling, walks, her patients noticed before she did. "Doctor, you look rested," they told her. She laughed. "I'm not rested, I'm disciplined." That's the truth. Calm is not luck. Calm is practice. And calm radiates, not just through your face, but through your presence. When you walk into a room, people feel it, they see it, and they remember it. If you want that kind of timeless presence, don't neglect stress management. It is not soft, it is strength. Now you have all 12 disciplines: sunscreen as armor, massage as training, moisturizer as reinforcement, water as fuel, sleep as recovery. Eye care as gentleness, gentle skin care as protection, exercise as circulation, cleansing as ritual, exfoliation as renewal, hair and brow care as framing, stress control as calm strength. 12 habits, 12 disciplines, none complicated, all powerful. Remember, beauty is not chance, it is discipline. And discipline is the art of showing up every day for the habits that build you quietly. You are not chasing youth. You are building vitality. You are investing in qualities that never fade: confidence, resilience, and presence. So as you leave this lesson, let this truth echo. Strength is beauty, and beauty, lived with discipline, is strength. Thank you for walking with me today. If this message serves you, share it with someone who deserves it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Stoic Dating Code, your weekly reminder that time is not your enemy when discipline is your ally. Stay steady, stay radiant. And let every habit you choose become a promise kept to your future self.